Hi, this is Nigel Merrick from the Xenolog Photography Business and Marketing website, and this is a short video to answer one of my recent Ask the Photography Coach questions on what do you think is the most important aspect of a photography business. And I come across this question quite often. It seems to pop up with disturbing regularity, and I find it amazing that so many photographers fail to understand that there's really no single element of a photographer's specific business that can really be considered to be more important than any other part. And I answer this question in depth in quite a lengthy blog post on the Xenolog website. So if you want to read that, you can click the link in the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can find the link to the article in there. But I'll just go over some of the most important points here. And the first one is that the idea of just having one magical thing that we can do to create a successful photo business is really nothing more than a myth or just wishful thinking. And it really helps to compare a business to a tall building. Now, in order for that to withstand the stresses and strains exerted on it by external forces, the functional structure of the building must be supported by a solid foundation. And without a foundation and a well-built superstructure, all we really have is a random collection of bricks with no real use or purpose. And a solid foundation is just as important for your photo business if it's to be successful in the long run. And we had quite a few answers to this question in our LinkedIn group, but even some of my own photography mentoring students have occasionally made the mistake of thinking that I just focus just on one thing, which is SEO, as the key to their success, when online marketing, which I really focus on, is really a result of many strategies operating in harmony with each other. And so there really is no single thing. And for example, to suggest that marketing is definitely more important than business acumen, or that photography techniques alone trump SEO, are really incomplete statements. There's really a lot more to it than that. So where do we start? Well, like any good construction project, it makes sense to begin with the foundation, which is the quality of the photographer's work and the strength of their creative and technical skills. Without quality, creativity, and technical know-how, we may as well forget about being in business and probably stick to photography as more of a hobby. In fact, the sheer number of people who pick up a camera one day and call themselves professional photographers the next, simply because someone told them they take great photos and could make money at it, is one of the leading causes of frustration amongst seasoned professionals. Since the lack of respect for the industry displayed by so many of these wannabes is a hard thing to ignore, this obviously creates some friction. So now that we have our foundation for a successful business in photography, what's next? What comes after all of this importance of quality of work and talent and creativity? Well, the next part of the structure is really to think about things like business acumen, administrative, legal and accounting functions, SEO, social media and other photography marketing strategies, strong sales skills, just to name but a few. Now, I want to stress that when we're putting on all these hats, this is really aimed at the solo photographer, the person who is trying to run a photography business by themselves and doesn't have the luxury of hiring a team of people to take care of all of the things that they don't want to do or are probably perhaps weaker at, such as some of the business stuff. If you're a solo photographer, you have to take on all of these tasks, at least in the first few years of business, before you can establish yourself and become more able to hire people. But I'm just quickly going to talk about the three primary things, and then if you want to read more, you can go ahead and click through to the article on the blog. And the first one is business factors. So accounting, time management, administrative tasks, legal responsibilities, and our general level of business acumen must all work together to form the business side of our photography enterprise. These are the basics without which the business can easily flounder. And while no one can be expected to be an absolute expert in all of these areas simultaneously, if we leave out even one of them completely, then the business can no longer function properly. The second important part is the photography marketing elements. And so this all starts with the website and the blog, of course, with SEO playing a huge role in generating search traffic from the likes of Google, but there's a whole lot more to online marketing than that as well. For example, SEO is a great area to focus on, but only if the photography website and blog are intentionally designed to convert those visitors that they see into paying clients. And as most of us probably realize by now, social media marketing is essential and becoming more important by the day, but it's useless without genuine human relationships to back it up. Email marketing is another critical component, but any email campaign will fall flat without a strategic marketing plan behind it. The next one is photography sales and the client relationships, and this is another great big part of our successful photography strategy. And sales is a scary and sometimes even dirty word for many professional photographers, but there's really no point in doing much marketing if we can't then make actual photography sales to our prospects and turn them into solid bookings. Once a sale has been made, then control turns over to the client relationship side of the business. This determines how well the photographer is able to build and maintain healthy, productive relationships with their client base over time to assure repeat business. Without these healthy relationships, the photographer is then forced to reinvent the business every day in the constant search for new clients, which is not a great position to be in. Now, there's a whole lot more to this topic than what I've been able to outline in this quick video, so click through to the blog post. You'll find it in the beginning of the description underneath the video, and you can read a whole lot more there, and I'd certainly be interested to read any comments or thoughts or any questions that you might have about that. But in the meantime, thanks for watching and listening, and I wish you continued peace in your business.